Yo, let's go ahead and move on. We know what's happening. We see the two teams that have won. And now, in 2 weeks, Super Bowl 56, the Bengals are at the Rams because it's a home game for the Rams.
Second time in history, the Rams get a home game. As you know, the Buccaneers got it last year, but this is awesome, man. But the Rams never really have, a home field advantage. I feel like just like the Cowboys, it's just like everybody's always there. You always they show up in droves. So I do think the Bengals fans are going to show up because Cincinnati's got a heavy base.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Have you noticed that?
At the woodwork. I'm like, oh, there is Cincinnati fans.
Right. Everybody seems to be a Cincinnati fan from Cincinnati or shouting out Cincinnati. Hey, to each his own.
Absolutely. But we got to dive in on it, Sean. So between these two teams, the Rams, who we know can be high-powered offense, but definitely needs the defense to show up. The Bengals, who show up kind of late in the game, but you have a dynamic offense that can keep the gas going, but may even do that a little late. Yeah. Between these two teams, which one would you say has the edge? As far as defense, let's go defense first. Who has the edge as far as defense, Bengals or Rams?
I don't think you can look any farther than that defensive line for the Rams. I mean, the amount of money that they spent on that D-line and the names that are on there, Malcolm Floyd, Aaron Donald, Von Miller. Then you go, they picked up, old pro Weddle back there, and then you got Ramsey coming in doing his thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? I just don't think that you could. I mean, I shout out to the Bengals and everything they've done, but as far as defense, Janae, I got to go Rams, man. I think that's one of the matchups that I'm very eager to see. That Rams defense, especially that front seven versus that O-line of the Bengals, who we talked about also playoffs.
That's true, but they also lost a key player, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But I don't know. The Bengals got a spark with them. They can really get going on defense. So I give it to you where the offensive line is hungry, but there have been times this season where even though the offensive line is that decent, that they've struggled. Yeah. So I can't really definitely say in this game it's going to be a dynamic defensive game. Yeah. I think pretty much Jimmy G was able to really have his way with the defense. I mean, we're being honest about it. So I really think that on the other side, I think Joe Burrow is a whole nother freak of nature than Jimmy G. And I think with power and that Jamal Chase extra piece, I feel like that defense, if they hold, they can really stop them.
Well, that's the thing. I think one of the things that we saw throughout the end of the season and into the playoffs is that you don't just have to rely – I'm talking about the Bengals. You don't have to rely on Jamar Chase as much. You got Higgins. You got Boyd. You got Azuma. Right. You know what I mean? He had, over 100 yards this last game.
Yes.
Boyd, Azuma. Mixon had 88 yards on the ground. You have potent pieces to that Bengals offense. But like you said, Janae, that X Factor, that man that said, do not doubt me anymore, Mr. Joey B, Mr. What Katie calls about, Mr. Smoky Smooth.
Smoky Smooth, man. I'm telling you, he's a beast.
Yeah, he is.
This game should be very interesting. I do think it's a nice dynamic that we got to go into the offense because Matthew Stafford has been waiting for this opportunity.
Yes.
Matthew Stafford has been really waiting for this opportunity to imagine yourself 13 years with an organization that could not see what your potential was just if you just got in a good position with good players.
Yeah.
Now he's in a position with good players. So can the Rams... Do the Rams have enough to stop what Cincinnati's got going? Because Cincinnati's got I'm gonna make it. We're gonna push through no matter what the situation is. Because they could have tapped out 21-3. You could have tapped out and said we ain't got no chance in this. They about to dog us, and they just gradually kept pushing back.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Hey, Delilah, glad you put that there. Joey B figured out how to avoid sacks, and we had one sack. And I said that earlier. Mahomes was sacked 4 times. Look, he is the X factor. Nathan said it too. Joe Burrow is great, coming from a Ravens fan. Joe Burrow is the X factor. Absolutely. He definitely is the X factor. But I got to think, we've talked about this all year. The Rams sold out for this year. There is no next year. There is this year, this game. This is it.
They don't even have a first-round draft pick, I think, until 2024, 25.
Yeah. They sold out for this. So, you have to believe that this is what they've been waiting for with the amount of pieces on that team. Somebody was saying, Christina was saying, OBJ is going to get a ring this year potentially. Even the way he's acting, we've seen what he did in New York, and we've seen what he did at Cleveland.
Going over to what was that Deebo Samuel and hugging him right after the game. You know, he's showing different traits.
That shows maturity. I mean, we've seen different signs of receivers, diva receivers going off and doing what they do mid-game or whatever. Yeah. So when you see something, OBJ, who we all know has that kind of psyche in him, to be humble like that, even sometimes when the guys like the 49ers like hit him late, he wouldn't get in their face. He'd be like, man, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? And the other thing is he has Cooper Kupp. Because if you notice, Cooper Kupp will come over to him sometimes and be like, hey, let's go. Back to the huddle.
That's true.
I'm not dealing with that again. You know what I mean? So
I like it.
I just believe the Rams' time is now.
So you already calling it? Whoa!
You heard in this household,
ladies and gentlemen. You calling it? The Rams' time is now. Hey, but let me ask you a question before I give my piece of it. Quarterback wise, who you riding with? Would you rather ride with Joey B or Matthew Stafford? Since you're so quick to talk about the receivers of who the Rams have, let's not forget they went through a drought of him not being able to get to his receivers.
Right.
So,
I mean, look, that's so hard because look, I do not want to take anything away from Joey B. Joey B has proven himself this year that he is legit. He is one of the top tier QBs, definitely the QB of this next generation. But we saw this basically without OBJ, this same Rams team a year ago with Wofford and a hurt Goff get to the divisional round of the playoffs. And we've seen what Stafford could bring and take them over the hump and eventually get them to this point, get them to the Super Bowl. You know, I got to go with Matt Stafford. I just think there's just so much that he endured. What do we say? I'm going to say it. The race is not given to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, but to those that endure 13 years of the Detroit Lions and all that futility to get to this point. I just think there's so much on his back. There's so much. This is his redemption song. This is it. This might be the only shot they have, but this is it.
Sean.
What you got? Who you picking?
I'm going to have to go with the Bengals, man. I got to do it. I got to go with the Bengals only because I feel like the Bengals are on fire, y'all. I feel like they're doing what they need to do. I mean, okay, so let's just think about the last. I want to think about the last five games they played, right? The last 5 games they played. They played the Chiefs,
right?
Which they beat them then during the regular season. Yeah. They played the Browns. Mm-hmm. They played the Bengals. They played the Raiders. They played the Titans. They were able to knock out. What seed was the Titans, Sean? They were able to knock out the number 1 seed. Now, let me ask you a question before I move on to the next game. Do you think that the Titans, the Chiefs, and the Titans, who is better between the Chiefs and the Titans?
My opinion, the Chiefs.
The Chiefs, exactly. So not only did they do that, they went and beat the Titans, who you think are better than the Chiefs. Then they went and played the Chiefs again and lost again. Mm-hmm. Now we here talking about the Super Bowl, and you seem to think that the Rams are going to do it when they had a wish and a prayer before, when it literally, your boy Matt Stafford, I know you love him, and I know the dream story, but your man likes to give the ball away too, in which he almost did during this game.
Very true.
Go with my gut feeling. I gotta go with the guy who's smoking these cigars with confidence because he just knows he's got this aura around him. And if y'all can't feel that that Joey B aura, y'all crazy, man. I'm starting to feel it.
Look, I am not sitting here trying to downplay this, man. I'm not downplaying how great he has been. He has been on a magical run. His team was 4-11-1 a year ago to now getting to the playoffs, and not only that, but taking his team to the Super Bowl. I'll definitely give this man his roses. He's amazing, and I think he's going to be here for the next couple years. I think they could usurp the Chiefs and take that role. I'm just saying, the mountain is stacked against him on this one. I'm telling you, that boy that was in Detroit, he said, I'm not going back to Detroit. I've come this far. Time is now.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we got to keep going with this Bengals and Rams situation. I got to see who you guys say is going to win this game. The Bengals or the Rams? The Bengals or the Rams? Who do y'all think is going to win? Hey, Joey B hacked the broadcast. He wants Sean Smoke. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. See, look. Joey B's going to win this thing. I'm trying to figure out who y'all think is going to win. I know y'all going to be watching. I know you're going to be tuned in. I know some of y'all probably have no fish in it, but who do you think is going to win? Oh, we got Rams by 35. Rams by 30. Are we really Nathan? I mean, Nathan. By 35, does that make me crazy? Officially has entered the building. Rams by 35. We got the Bengals. Mr. Spencer, happy anniversary. We shouted you guys out for the beginning of the show. We love y'all so much. But yes, she's going for the Bengals, and that's what I'm talking about. Sean needs to understand that the Bengals are the only way. Who else we got? We got wow. Y'all are really picking the Rams, man. Wow. Cheering for the Rams. I love it, Alice. Alice says she's cheering for the Rams. Let's go. Love the Bengals and Joe Burrow, but I'm going for the Rams. Another squeaker. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys are really coming for it today. I don't know. I really think that the Bengals have an opportunity, but I see where everybody's coming from. The Rams really got a shot. The Rams, I mean, just that wide receiver core, and you never can count out that man, Cooper Kupp. You got to go for it, man. You got to, golly. Man, that's a tough one, though, man. Oh, man, that is a really tough one. Hey, Denise Wilson says the Bengals. Man, wow, does not a shocker to me. Sean, can you hear me?
Yo, you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're good.
Yes, my man Sean is back right on time because we got all these people talking about their picks, and we see Kupp, I like him. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Kupp is the man. Mm-hmm. If he can't do it, nobody can. So I'm telling you. But I really feel like these wide receivers have some potential, and Higgins has really shown out in this postseason, Sean.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And that's the thing. That is what I was most concerned about. You know, if it was just going to be Jamar Chase, then there's no way the Bengals are going to do anything.
That's
Higgins, Boyd, Azuma, Mixon, all of these other key players are now coming out and doing their thing, man. You got to give him his love, and they're not going to be out of the game. They haven't been out of one yet, and like you said, those last 5 games have been balling. So let's go.
Hey, but look what Tisha said. Very low scoring game, but the Rams. I'm loving the Bengals story, but they've also had teams make simple mistakes. Just don't see it this year. Hey, and I understand that. That is a very good point, but I just feel like, I don't know, y'all. I think the Rams could pull it off. It's a lot of people going. I mean, the Bengals, man, but people are really in love with the Rams here. That's what I'm screaming. Janae, I'm surprised you're going against your boy Kupp. I love Kupp. Don't get me wrong. I'm feeling the aura. I'm feeling the aura, the Cincinnati aura, the fairy tale story. They haven't been in the playoffs 31 years, and now they're in the Super Bowl.
But look, let's remember the last time they were in the Super Bowl, they lost.
Hey. But did they have that smoky, the smooth guy, Smoky Smooth? Did they have him? No, they have
no, they did not. They did not. You're absolutely right. They had Maryland's own Boomer Esiason.
Your mom is going for the Bengals, and my mom is going for the Bengals. Your mom's on here. I told her about the shout out.
Happy anniversary, Mom. Happy anniversary.
I have a feeling it's going to be a nail biter. I absolutely do too. Yes. I think it's going to go down to the wire, especially because both of these teams know how to fight back.
Yeah.
Both of these teams know how to fight back.
Yeah, both of them are going to want to win. Both of them are going to definitely have it ready to go. Nathan, did you misunderstand me? I'm shouting out Boomer Esiason, Maryland native. I'm shouting him out. What do you mean? Leave him alone. I'm shouting him out, man.
I always feel like a fairy tale story, but was the Lions last in? I see Stafford as the last of Detroit's team.
Yeah.
Man,
that's the closest that Detroit's gonna get to a Super Bowl.
Man, you know how many Detroit Lion fans are super hyped for Stafford, man, and I'm hyped for him, man. Yeah. To play all these seasons and not be able to do it. It's going to be a great game. Got a newer quarterback coming in. You got a quarterback that's been in the league for a while, but people have been questioning whether he can get here. And this is going to be a battle. I think it is going to be a nail biter.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
Boy B is going to join Joe Montana and Joe Namath and win a Super Bowl. Wow, there's something about quarterback in the name Joe. Wow. Whoa, I like that. You put that together. That was like a poem. It was beautiful.
That was nice. Sorry, Katie, but you're going to be wrong.
I'm kidding, Sean. He's kidding, Sean.
Right. Joe Flacco. He got a chip.
Hey.
He did win.
He got a chip. Hey, but Sean, we got to move on. You know, we can talk about this all day. Sean is officially going for the Rams. I am going for the Bengals. You guys will find out next week or this week, next weekend. Yeah, next weekend. This weekend coming up, but next weekend. And it's going to be a wonderful situation. Sean, before we get off the subject, what is going to be your Super Bowl meal? Ladies and gentlemen, please write your Super Bowl meal because this is something sacred to the Super Bowl. You can't have a Super Bowl and not have a Super Bowl meal.
Oh, yeah.
So what's going to be on the menu for your Super Bowl meal? I know it's on your mind.
Oh, yeah. You already know it is. Now, look, we are this year are going over to, ladies and gentlemen, if you watched on Sunday, Let's Talk Football Sunday, we have a young reporter, Mr. Dylan Walsh. It's all about it. We're going to his family's house. Kat and his mom are they work together. They're close friends. So I believe every year what they do is they have each team that's represented. They have a meal that's from their area. So with the Rams, it's near the sea, so a little seafood, something like that. And then with Cincinnati, I believe it's some chili or something. So, so I like that.
I like that.
Well, what about you?
You already know, man. You know I'm going to have me some chicken wings. Got to have them all different flavors, barbecue. I want them fried. I want a little lemon pepper on the side. And, I got to have some, I was thinking in my head, should I do some ribs or not do some ribs? But my main concern is chicken wings. I really just want to have chicken wings. So I think I'm going to keep it simple. Chicken wings, some baked beans, maybe have a little chips and dip.
I like that.
But light, and then definitely do the ground turkey or whatever. Make some dip with some like ground turkey, so I can make nacho.
Give me some of that
for the Super Bowl, man.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Mrs. Spencer said chicken wings all the way. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, here we go, Nathan. Nathan, stop it. I don't know what's going on with you, Nathan, but I need to give you a hug because anybody that says wings are overrated needs a hug.
Right.
Oh, wings, ribs.
I told you that last year. Some shrimp. I told you that was on the agenda.
Okay, some buffalo chicken dip. Oh, that's always clutch at a party, man. You gotta have some dip, man. It's something that you gotta have some chips and some dip. Look. They add an extra game on the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait.
We got to shout out our boy because Dave will be working because it is Valentine's Day weekend. So Dave is going to be working that weekend, man. Much love and respect to you, man. Hopefully you'll still get to watch the game. I know you're working at a restaurant. It's going to be crazy busy. Yes, man. Shout out to you, Dave, man. Shout out to you. I know it's going to be busy. I hope you're able to have a TV right in front of you just so you can be able to witness all of that, this greatness that's going to happen this weekend. I said I love chicken wings on Super Bowl Sunday.
I have some chicken wings, man. Oh, man, I'm super excited. Yes, you guys have officially made me hungry. Sean, we got to move on because, nacho dip. Come on. Oh, wait a minute. Tisha said garlic palm, mango habanero, fried and barbecue. Golly, I need to go over there for the Super Bowl.
You got me hungry.
Y'all making me hungry. We gotta stop this. We gotta stop. I will be partaking in some
we gotta move on.
I will be partaking in some yummy food, as you guys can tell. Hey, Sean, we gotta move on though, man. We gotta move on.
Yo, we have to move on, ladies and gentlemen. Alice, if you can talk to Dave, I tried to get in touch with him. He must be busy. He must be doing something. But we're going to move on. If you saw the show on Sunday, we had a special guest on with Miss Katie